Good morning. I thought I would take you guys along today, show you how I can make jelly out of 100% juice. I learned this recipe from the Kneady homesteader. I had searched it thinking surely you could, and her video came up and I became obsessed with her videos. I love all the ways that she cans things, and I've learned so much from her. So anyways, I thought I would take you guys along, show you how I make these, and of course, if you want to go to her video and watch it, I will also link it in the description box and probably up top as well if I can figure out how to do that, because her video will be much better than mine as far as quality. Okay, so I have measured out my juice, put it into a pot on the stove on high heat to bring it up to a boil. While that's coming up to a boil, I am whisking up about a cup of sugar with my pectin, and I'm going to leave the rest of my sugar separate. And what I'll do is add this to my juicy juice, stir it in before I add my additional ingredients. This helps the pectin to mix in and not be lumpy and a mess inside of the pan when you're trying to get it to break down. Okay, so now that I've added it to the pan, I'm just going to continue to mix this until it all dissolves and it is not sticking to the bottom of the pan or anything like that, because if it sticks to the bottom of the pan, obviously sugar's going to burn. So anyways, I'm going to whisk this up for a minute and then I'll show you what we're going to do next. Alright, so now that this has come to a full boil and it's really getting after it, you want to make sure that when you're whisking it, it stays at a boil and it doesn't stop boiling. Now what I'm going to do is add the rest of my sugar and mix that all in as well, and again, we're going to whisk it until it has all dissolved. One thing that I really love about this is that I can make jellies that are not in season, and it is also very cost effective, because if I were to buy enough cherries to make the juice for this, just to make the jelly, it would be so expensive to make this jelly. This is so much more cost effective for my family, and they still get cherry jelly, which, you know, of course, cherries are full of antioxidants and all of that. So, I mean, if you don't consider how much sugar is in the jelly, at least cherries are good for you, right? I don't know. Anyways, so I'm just working on whisking up my sugar, getting this all mixed in. Like I had said earlier, you don't want your sugar to burn. You want it to mix right into your juice. So that's what I'm working on right now. And while it's on my mind, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I would love to chat in the comments below about whether or not you have ever made jelly like this, if you would ever make jelly like this, why or why not, all that fun stuff, because I love to chat in the comments. Anyway, again, back to what we're doing. I've got this mixed up. I added a pat of butter to it. The reason you add a pat of butter is because it helps you not to have so much foam on the top of your jelly that you have to skim off when it comes time to jar your jelly up. I don't know that it makes a whole lot of difference when you're doing your jelly like this from the juice, because I've not done the butter before and I didn't really have that much foam on top to skim anyway. But when I do things like strawberry jelly, if they're store-bought strawberries, I have noticed that it does make a huge difference. Okay, so now I took a spoon, I had it in a glass of ice water, and I let it get really cold, and then I checked my jelly. And ideally what you want is your jelly to start to set up on the spoon. You do not want it to just slide right off. Okay, so now that that is ready, I've got my jars that I boiled, and I'm going to start filling them up with juice, and then come back and wipe rims and lids with vinegar, put the lids on them, and then I will put them in my boiling water bath for 15 minutes, and then we'll take them out and we'll have jelly. So anyways, I'll see you in a little bit when this is finished. Okay, so our jelly is finished and cooled down. I'm getting ready to take it down to our cellar where I keep all our canned goods. So I wanted to show you guys how it turned out. And again, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, I will link her video in the description box and hopefully up above if I can figure that out. I'll see you guys soon.